If you have good style, I would recommend the frog kick, but I personally like the scissor kick as you see in this photo. So that's where you're turning your hips a little more. Let's look at the scissor kick again. Turn your hips a little more and it's a little wider. You can allow a little bit more bend when you do a scissor kick. Your hips and do a scissor kick. I prefer that personally. It's just more natural to my knees. But what you really want to prevent is this poor technique where you see just constant flutter kicking. This guy is in Navy SEALs and I don't know if he made it through, but
hey, I made it through.
It seems like it burns a lot of energy the way he's doing this. Don't flutter kick for sure if you're not using fins. As far as arms and leg timing goes, it tends to be your legs going first. There's a video here of me just doing a 50 meter underwater. And you see, you try to do your legs first as far as the kick goes, and then the pull immediately. If you're all in sync, as far as legs kick and arms pull, that's okay. But it tends to be legs slightly beforehand, but it's all in sync. Don't do it offset by a lot. So just let yourself pull, and then you want to glide, right? So that's the important part of the no fins swimming, is allow yourself to glide, pull, glide, but don't let yourself stop. So never stop, but do a pull and let yourself drift until you start to feel that momentum truly almost about to stop, and then do another pull. That's what I would recommend as far as that goes. Everything's in line once again. Your head is in line. That's the biggest thing that's going to cause drag, is when your head's up like this guy. The other thing is, we talked about this, right, is the question marks when you're pulling, especially when you're underwater. You don't want to do like a big old like Hollywood movie underwater stroke. They're just doing like a big wide pulls. You want to do a question mark. So you're doing that question mark and keeping it near your belly at the end, and then pull through. On the recovery, if you will, of the underwater phase, the recovery becomes slicing through the water against your body. So I would, again, razor blades, and you see that in me swimming underwater. You don't see it enough, actually. I wasn't actually going over form in this particular video, but you want to have your hands slicing the water, not fists, nice and tight against your body. Slice and then extend, prolong, pull again. And you're effectively doing your technique for underwaters without fins when you can do a 25 meters in approximately 5 to 7 strokes. If you're doing it and over that, then you're either not allowing a long enough glide, or you're messing up your form and your pulls and your kicks or your timing. So, or how your head is in line with your body. So check those when you're not making it across in that many strokes. So again, 5 to 7 strokes. Great. Now let's go over movement with fins.
I wanna be a mountain climber. Climb those mountains higher and